Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where today I'm going to raid a big dungeon. I did a bit of exploration in between episodes, managed to find a whole bunch of player heads, lodestones, which were actually kind of interesting, in that they are used for certain things, like used for a vacuumator, used for whatever that thing is. Oh, other biomes you go must have like its own things. I mean, I don't know what that does, but cool. And we use that for magnetism region, which we use for magnet upgrade. Hey, that would actually be kind of handy. We don't have that. We're actually getting kind of close to making this, I think. But also, during my explorations, apart from finding a bunch of enchanted books, a little bit of appetite, we've got a glider umbrella, which we don't really need because we've got that book that gives us the gliding. Some more schematics, some more bounty boards. A spawner agitator. This thing could be something else we get into today. You can put it on a mob spawner and you don't need to be standing next to it. And then, yeah, we can make like a mob farm. Which I think skeletons would be good for some bone meal, for trading with the villagers. Maybe. But what I did find... and actually, are we ready for a big battle? We're probably not. Alright, I'll make sure I empty this out. So we'll take this chest, that backpack, and these 2 storage crates. And hopefully, I'm hoping we can get ourselves an enchanting table from the dungeon. I went and looked through a bunch of villages, because I know you can find enchanting tables just out looting things, but haven't come across one yet. And the chest pile grows. One thing I did want to show you before we head off is I also managed to get a cloud in a bottle, which gives you double jump. Which, you know, kind of cool when you're running. But actually, if we're using our takeoff book, which we know gives us glide, it's actually really good. Look at that. And I also did get some iron leggings with mana regen, which is actually pretty handy for exploring, because it just means our mana regenerates a little bit faster, which means we can keep flying around. So this was very helpful while out exploring. But we're probably going to want the extra defense. Do we have a better chest plate than that? Nature's Mend and Protection 2. Maybe we'll wear that instead. Protection 2 could be handy. Because this could be tough. This could be tough. I'll take a waystone. And we head to big dungeon. And yeah. So this is like one of those roguelike dungeons. It might have a different name. It was called that in like 1.12. It was like roguelike dungeons. They might... yeah, I can't remember the name of the mod. I think it might be slightly different. But this one is made out of warped hyphae and prismarine, which could be handy for getting prismarine. And you can come across these dungeons, which I did during my testing, but haven't come across one yet. They can be made of create casings, and like the good casings. Like these brass casings. So if we managed to find one of them, we could skip a little bit of progression, and we probably wouldn't have to craft casings ever again. Because I think the first floor or first 2 floors will be completely constructed of those materials. We could mine all this prismarine, and I might come back if I decide I need prismarine for something. But yeah, let's go through this dungeon again. I don't know. We're not gonna show the entire thing. We'll just skip forward to the cool parts or interesting loot. But all right, let's get into it. Now this would be a really good place to come and find spawners. For some reason, I think these spawners are a little bit different than regular spawners, but I could be wrong. But we can sort of create ourselves a pretty overpowered mob farm And just stack a whole bunch of spawners in it. Once we can pick them up, and you can pick them up with Silk Touch apparently, so if we happen to find Silk Touch, we can get a whole bunch of spawners. Ooh, that's actually pretty big, since these are at the moment impossible for us to make because we need to be able to enrich diamonds. An enrichment chamber, which, yeah, that's not going to be happening. I'm actually going to wear that. Oh, nice. We might actually be able to get a full set of diamond armor from this dungeon. The lower levels tend to have really good loot. Oh, and the skeletons even drop stuff. Oh, that's trapped. Okay, yeah, we need to be more careful. Okay. Sure. Now I know there are spawners. Yeah. I think I've cleared out this floor. I don't think the way down was this way, so I think it's time to go down. And I've been looking at the Y level we're on. There's either only one, potentially two floors left. And there are really good chests down here. Especially in this pack where we can't make diamond armor. Yeah, they're also pretty tough mobs, so... Don't I have a really good shield somewhere? Back at the base. I think I'm going to regroup, drop off this loot, and yeah, grab a shield. I know I've got one somewhere that gives me like movement speed. Alright. Grab the shield. It's got 17% increased speed, which... does that affect... I don't think it affects attack speed, but it gives us a little bit of extra running speed. Which is nice. So... I might leave this here, but there is a reasonable chance we might die. There is a reasonable chance we might die. Oh, yep. Oh, another diamond chestplate. Mana boost 3. Ooh, we would. We'll combine them. Now there is some loot. Okay, sure. Let's go for it. Stop these spawners from spawning. Now, I have a feeling there might be spawners hidden, like in the roof around here. Maybe that's not this area. Okay. Oh, here we go. These are the good chests. These are the good chests. I mean, some of the stuff's not that great. You know what? I think I've already got that, but sure. Ooh, holding 5 projectile? Yeah, okay, there's stuff there. There's stuff there. Yep, I'll take that. Well, actually, that might have been everything. And I guess I'll keep an eye on the mini-map, but we might have actually found everything. I was expecting a different room, but I may have been misremembering the... Oh, it didn't go down there. Misremembering the 1.12 version of this mod. It had a room with a whole bunch of spawners in it. Okay. Cool, well that took about but over half an hour to go through the dungeon. Yeah. I guess I will just head back. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing further down. Head back to the base, unload all of the stuff, maybe combine some diamond armor, and yeah. We'll get into what we're doing today. Okay. Mostly organized, but organized is a little bit of a... You know, you could argue that this is not organized, but I've put stuff in chests. for now. And I'm just combining my different bits of armor. So none of these enchants are really that good. But I think that's okay. Can we have Chilling and Flame Rebuke? That's mana boost. Can you get both? They can't. They're... Right, they're not compatible. A Flaming Rebuke might be bad because I assume it sets the mob on fire. And then they'll attack us and set us on fire. So we've got some spear... Diamond armor. Mana cost 10. We should have 10 levels in here. Mana boost 4 and protection 3. Handy for exploring, actually. With our flight book. Now, as for the diamond sword, so we've got this guy, but he doesn't have any enchantments. Leech is quite nice. Breaking 3 is obviously nice. Vigilante, I think, does more damage against pillagers, which not something I hugely want, but it's not like it's a bad thing. So we'll do that one. And then I guess we chuck on Soulbound. Just means if we die, we'll get the sword back. And then we can... Requires a tier 5 axe. Why? I do still want to modify it though. I guess we can repair it. And actually that will turn the sword into a Tetra 1. And I need to, I really need to get like the tool belt thing. There we go. So we've upgraded our sword. Now we've got some enchants on it, which we can't do because we don't have an enchanting table. As for the rest of the stuff, yeah, I don't know. Like, we'll be able to take the... We could take, like, the unbreakableness and probably that little bit of armor boost off these boots. With... this mythic affix tome. And if we did that, I don't know if it shows you what you'd get. Yeah. We'd get armor toughness and enchantability. But we'd lose the boots. And then we could apply that to other boots, but these are kind of just temporary, not super exciting boots. Like super good boots. Cool. Alright. I'm going to go edit the dungeon exploration and we'll see how much time we got left. And it would be good to actually make some more progress, I guess, towards blood magic. Alright, so we were thinking about getting into making this Reaper's Scythe, which we needed the unholy symbol. Unfortunately, we don't have the knowledge yet to do that, so instead, because we can do that ritual thing we did earlier on to get more soul shards when we need them. But we want to be making arcane gold, and that, I think, is going to be the last component we need. I think I need to craft another Heart of the Sea, which wasn't too bad. And then we can craft that blood altar. And then we could probably get the crushing wheels, even though we could almost double our ore with that dude. But I haven't set him up yet. I still haven't set him up. I think we've come far enough that it's close enough. I'll just do it. Now, what I do have, however, is we're going to do something potentially silly. We're going to chuck on Sharpness 3 and Smite 4, which is going to give us negative, like, enchantability stuff. So he might get destabilized, but I think there's a way to fix that. But I can't remember what it was. Yeah, but now we do more damage now. 9 damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Plus we get Tetris bonuses to damage too. So let's try and use this thing. So the recipe, we need 500 sauce. Although this says we don't need any sauce. if we supplied a conduit. So, I don't know what source is. Let's just see if we can craft it. Do we get like source automatically? So 2 redstone. Just like right click it. No recipe found. Oh. Alright, no, I'm missing I'm missing something here. As we go. Getting started. Source. Source is a special resource that must be gathered using devices in the world. Cool. To begin gathering source, you will need a source jar and a source link. Warding stones we've made. Sweet. So a source jar. And a source link. Now, what's the difference here? Generate source by consuming burnable items. That seems pretty good. Or ergonomic. Generate source from nearby crop and tree growth. I thought there was a way to do that. Okay, so that's probably not too bad. Volcanic source link. Oh, we need the gold already. Okay, so the first way we have to do this is obviously without any source. We need more conduits. And hearts of the sea and stuff. Okay. I've got most of the stuff for this. This won't be too bad. But we don't have nautilus shells. Okay, I need to actually go searching for that. So you can find them either if we found a warm ocean, which we've got. Yeah, nature's compass. Warm ocean. Pretty close. So I can go hunt for them, or I can try and find those ammonite blocks. But yeah, we need nautilus shells too. It's 4 per. So we're definitely not crafting 17 conduits, but alright. Yeah, so I can either go find a warm ocean or mining under a beach biome. So this is a shore. I'm sure I found them there. I found at any Y level in oceans and beaches. Cool. So if we dig down underground, we can find a bunch of stuff underground as long as the biome is ocean. Okay. I better go do that then. So as I'm mining down here, I'm thinking this is going to take a long time to get the nautilus shells. I had a look in the warm ocean and, I didn't even see a nautilus. But the fact we don't have an enchanting table is causing us issues because we could get a nautilus spawn egg if we had the capturing enchantment. If we get a nautilus spawn egg, we can change spawners. Yeah, changes the entity spawned. So if we can find ourselves an enchanting table, and we can get the capturing enchantment, and we can kill enough nautiluses to get a nautilus spawn egg, we won't have trouble. Because that's the main thing that's difficult to get. Like, we can mine these, they're reasonably common, we can craft them, this is all common. These here are the issue. And this is used in like a fair few crafting recipes. Well, it's used in a couple of crafting recipes. Like, we're going to need them in the future. Like, we don't need them for crafting arcane gold, but yeah. And like, yeah. It's going to be annoying if we have to go mining for them every time. So, I'm going to go exploring. Off camera. And I'm going to try and see if I can manage to come across an enchanting table, because I know they're out there. I do know they're out there. Oh, there we go. Nice. So if you find a building that looks like this, and to be honest, it would be kind of hard to differentiate it, but ooh, extra fortune. Serpent charmer. We'll take all of these things. And then it's just a matter of, well, capturing as a enchant. And Silk Touch. I still need to find Silk Touch. It seems like there's a lot of enchanted books in this place. And just missed it with the recording, but I just got Blood Sign, which I don't think is the one we needed for this scythe. But also, extended, oh, I was going to put some more of those tile walls. We have an enchanting area. and just extended it with the same theme or style as that. And I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good. And replace some blocks with Shroomlight. I'm not 100% keen on that. I might put like a trapdoor over top. But yeah, now we can get enchants. So I guess we need to try and get like Silk Touch. Well, some of them are pretty good. Yeah, we got a few levels. Not quite 30, unfortunately. If we were to get Silk Touch first, we could then just set up a quick and easy mob spawner. And I've got a bunch of levels in here. I've got 32 levels in this book. Do we go for now? Ooh. Silk Touch should appear on this. And we might be able to get capturing on that. And Silk Touch. Cool. So we need 30 levels. Oh, and efficiency 3. Nice. And then we could apply it to this pickaxe. But I might make another one. Oh, it's an eclipse. I might have a second. Now, why was that baby steps? Oh, enchanter. Yeah, I've been getting some enchanting achievements. And enchant this guy with Silk Touch. Didn't actually manage to get anything else particularly useful. But now, I think, hopefully, if we head to spawners and prismarine. Nice. And yeah, it keeps the mobs with armor, which could be pretty useful. Min delay, max nearby entities. So yeah, we can modify that. Ooh. Using these things, like decreases minimum spawn delays. We chuck a bit of sugar on there. We can't do whatever that was. We can increase the spawn count, increase max nearby entities, increase the player range, ignore nearby players. That's a good one. Right, time to grab a bunch of spawners. And yeah, we got a few spawners. Skeletons, cave spiders, strays, wither skeletons, which is kind of nice. Zombies. I mean, there's a lot of double ups here. But and we also got some more. So this is obviously a ridiculous amount of spawners. But once we get capturing, if we get capturing, we will be able to set those spawners to spawn other mobs once we get the mob spawn eggs. So where do I want to set up like a basic mob farm? Because there are these Victor plates, which we cannot... Queen slimes ingot. Okay, so we can't make Victor plates. We'll have to... That's the basic one. And there's creates fans, which we could make. I have made a mob farm with them before. Okay, so definitely a work in progress. It's kind of just made out of some blocks that I had. Definitely want to change the shape so it's not just boxes, but hopefully this works. I'm a little bit concerned I'm going to be too far away. I've kind of made like an area you can stand in down here. It is blocked off a little bit, and then like the border pushes all the mobs into here, and hopefully we can just, you know, stab them. And we'll start with just one spawner. I mean, he's spawning already. I mean, yeah, that works. Torches. Turning them off is going to be an issue. Turning them off is going to be an issue. But I mean, immediately, yeah, we can see that's going to work. Cool. I immediately heard skeletons. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm too far away from the spawner for more mobs to spawn. Alright, so we're not going to quite get to blood magic today, but I think getting the spawner set up and finally getting enchanting is going to be a pretty big boost. And then next time we're gonna do that. If we put this like goes around it. That's cool. So those guys spawn. We can then put the wither skeleton spawner here. Put another spawner agitator on him. Block this off. And we should be good. We should start getting heaps of mobs coming over here. Okay, the water's really annoying. Oh, look, we just got diamond boots. And we're getting these wither skull fragments, which we can make into wither skulls. Cool. Sweet. Sweet. Well, there we go. Slight distraction, but this is going to help us spawn a whole bunch of mobs. And I'll do a bit of tweaking in between episodes, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.